Welcome back, fellow armchair generals, to Kaiserreich, the weird and wacky world that they have proposed for us. This is Gamer1745 with the continued playthrough of this series. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Love to see you around more often, and of course you can like the video. So we're going to continue this. Toyjet is in chat here with me and helping me walk through all this stuff. Okay, Austria, Hungary attends the Angstlich renegotiations. While there was some doubt whether Hungary would be willing to sort out the diplomatic differences between the two halves of the empire, they have agreed. Very good. And we now have anti-tank guns developed. Okay, good. Now let's come back over here and start doing improved machine tools. That's very nice. And we're going to come here and we're going to set up a factory for anti-tank guns, which we don't have a factory for yet, but once we get one, we will start producing them. Okay, invite others to them. Oh, now we have a choice of things. There's always been a meeting between the Austrians and Hungary tonight. However, we have politicians from Bohemia, Galicia, and Illyria petition us for more open multi-channel or multi-ethnic negotiations this year, with delegations from all constituent parts or states of the empire present, also gathering delegations from all of Austria. So, Toyjet, how many tanks do you need to build a division? I don't know right now, but I don't even know if we have enough armored or transport vehicles yet to build a division. I hope to do some damage, not to sink anything. Remember the guide. Oh, well, you want me to read the guide more. Okay. I still have it here. Okay. Let's me bring it down here so I can read it better. Okay, now here's the fun part. To embrace pluralism, focus flag needs to be active. What you have gone into the war. So they provoke you into war. So we're supposed to go to war with Hungary is what I'm reading here. Okay. See the opportunity. Okay, so we're supposed to provoke them into a war. Okay. Look at me writing everything down. I gotcha. I gotcha. But there's a lot of reading here to do. I don't know if I know how to read properly. Okay, so Venus and the Magyars, we're right. We need to think bigger, invite all the peoples of the dual monarchy. Again, that's why we have been keeping a reserve of political power. We'll do this. I think that was what they wanted us to do. I just skimmed it, yes. Well, if we're looking at a war with these guys, I need to move these guys back up here. I thought maybe the Greeks might provoke us into something. I was getting ready to go invade them. Hold it just a second. You guys come up here. Serbia crowns King Alexander II. Okay. This is outrageous. Why, since the Austrian occupation in 2020, Serbia has officially become a kingdom. They never dared to crown a king as keep a low profile. Okay, so Serbia is trying to provoke us as well. Hungary protests against other it's the way forward. They are agreeing, they're agreeing, they're agreeing, they're agreeing. Okay. Standoff in America. The 10th standoff has erupted in the United States as democratically elected President Reed fled. Just a second, let me drink something here. Supporters declared MacArthur's government illegitimate. Forced removed from his position by General Douglas MacArthur. Oh, okay. They're getting up to chaos. Don't know why we're using up more oil. We're just moving it. Don't think. Well, we can. Oh, Arno wanted to see. Yeah, I don't know how many tanks. Let's see here. Light tanks 180. And currently we have 66. But we have no trucks either. So, you know, we can stick, you know, put a tank battalion in a infantry division, you know, just create a template variant and do that. We'll put you on trains. You on trains. I don't know if our mountain divisions are more useful trying to watch. There. Oh, it has an armored battalion. Okay, I didn't look at the horsey division. You're right, it does. Okay, so we are using a few tanks for that. Good. Maybe we'll create another one here. Just in case we need to go after Austria there. You guys are somewhat well placed. It looks like we're supposed to go to war with them. Which might not be a bad thing, especially seeing as we have some troops in Budapest and whatnot. But it might mean other people jumping in. Hey, Nagaro, good to have you here. Might join the Hungarians, but as you invited all, they will tell you. Glad to have you around. So, feeling the pressure, boys, there in Hungary as we do troops. Superior firepower. Well, now we have superior firepower. We can't lose. Okay, the delegates arrived despite the fear that Hungary would not take kindly to having invited other delegations beside theirs to the negotiation. They arrived in Vienna yesterday amongst the other delegations from Bohemia, Galicia, and Illyria. While this year's Angstglex, I don't know, renegotiations are attended by politicians and thinkers from all over the empire, Hungarians remain at the center since their problem is the most important to solve. The festivities lasted long into the night. Okay, we're getting more political power, which is nice. Okay, the first day of the negotiation speeches were held. One Hungarian politician was delivering the following: "We are not to be proud of the Austro-Hungarian Empire for decades now. The main Vienna striving to reform is already perfect. I believe that Austria and Hungary together have part to play in the future of the world. Together we shall make Austria-Hungary great again. While his compatriots were visibly disturbed by this implication that the Kaiser Ferdinand's Federation politics were mistaken, he himself seemed rather pleased despite the absence of applause. Okay, well, go back to this thing. Gotta look at these. So I have to blow up the screen. Okay, that's okay. But if anything, it seems like Hungarians are under the impression that they would have a voice. Go ahead and remove him from the delegation. Okay, so we're supposed to remove him from the delegation. So he goes bye-bye from. We're gonna also slow this down a bit. Peace deal between Indochina and that. They've ended their hostilities. Let's take a quick look out here. Oh, wow. Looks like the Germans lost. How did that happen? Last we checked, they were like winning down here. How did they lose? How did they lose? They ended up with the Hainan Islands. You know, Siam is still in civil war. Okay, Hungary demands reparations anticipated. Again, we'll tab over to the... Okay, choose the third option. Behind Hungarians that you have so graciously allowed them to pay less taxes, they should be thankful. Yeah, okay. That anticipated Hungarian that shall claim the lands of their own, but acknowledge that having them under the Hungarian control again is impossible. Yeah, that's why you pay less taxes now. Okay, Czechs and Slovaks propose a Slovak state. The Czech-Slovak negotiations both implore us to support Slovak autonomy. Okay, let's see what the guide says about this. For the genius idea of the creation of Slovak state. Choose the second option. Yeah, shall happen. Okay, so basically what they're wanting us to do is, I guess, give this state here, or is it this state here or something to... Yes, this should happen. Okay. Hungary abandons traditions that the Hungarian delegation calls this year's negotiation. Okay, let's hit our political party political power a bit. Okay, Polish propose a Polish protectorate. Several prominent members of the Polish delegation have endorsed more active stance on our diplomatic relationship with Poland, while Poland has left to be in the German sphere after the war. The Galatians still see Poland as their homeland, now suppressed by Prussian rule. Their wish for us to liberate these compatriots. Poland is not yet lost. Okay, I guess we don't have a choice on this. We shall consider this. Yeah, I really don't want to, at least at this point, get involved with a direct war with the German Empire. Germany itself cannot intervene because Black Monday and Singapore's power lines are in the Navy and Air Force. The surprise attacks in superior numbers. The Indo-Chinese Union has prevailed. Okay, well, I'm a little surprised by that, but yeah, Black Monday is massive impact. Okay, let's pause. Indo-Chinese revolt succeeds. Well, looks like Ho Chi Minh got his thing. Ruthians demand Transcarpathia, which is out here, I think. Or is it somewhere in Hungary? I don't know. The Illyrians demand Baca Basin. Now this, since there's a choice, I really do need to see what the guide is seeing, how much good allies the Illyrians have been in the Austrians, and that Franz Ferdinand has fellow. They deserve it. Okay, I guess if they deserve it, we'll go with this. Oh, does it say the first or the second option? Choose the second option. Okay. Past the bottleneck. Okay, I don't know if I should try another. Okay, so we got some. Let's increase our anti-tank production. And we now have done with one of civil factory. Well, let's put one down here. Okay, Second American Civil War. I see. Okay, yeah, they're all declaring war on each other. Have fun, guys. Romanians, an autonomous Transylvania. That seems like going a bit far to me, but let's see. Go ahead and grant Romanians all of Transylvania. Do the Hungarians really need all that land? Okay, and that has ended, which could of course lead to nothing other than an eternal peace. Okay, which of course I'm sure will be not the thing we'll do. Okay, well, I guess so. We're going to give them all of Transylvania to the Romanians. Now, what I'm wondering here is we can't do the economic reforms yet or expand the military. Okay, so let's come back here. Okay, I guess we have to come here if we're going to complete this recovering. Get rid of divided society, that would be nice. Okay, there you go, yes. We should have more production of factories, good. Good to know it's toy jet. Okay, just a second. I want to come up here and redo that. There we go. There we go, that's better. Okay. Slovak and Romanian demonstration put down in Hungary. At the start of the week, peaceful demonstrations support for Vienna and several Slovak and Transylvanian cities ended with Hungarian police violently suppressing the crowd. However, this has only played into the narrative of resistance is pushing, and now the Slovak leaders are now asking for our government to mediate the dispute. Does the war with Hungary, eternal peace, about 12 days received? Choose the first option. They deserve the lands. Okay, so we will choose the first option. kingdom have to... Okay, people. I mean, this is no major heartburn. But what the hell does... I don't know why Canada is going after, because, do they... You know, I know they have, like, Oh, this is the Jamaica... I don't see why the Kingdom of Canada declares war on Panama. Maybe there's something going on in the thingy. I don't know. Oh, that's maybe because of the American Civil War? I don't know. Fall of Washington? Uh-oh. I don't know that they would have blown up the Capitol. Whoever's taking it. Canada goes after Panama after they refuse to hand over the canal. Okay. That makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, poor Canada. Hungary refuses our ultimatum. Okay. Remove puppet from the Kingdom of Hungary. I presume that's the one we do. Hungarians have refused our ultimatum. Choose the first option. Yes. Now be at war, defeat Hungary, fully annex them, and wait for the next few events. If I remember, kids, more events, more fun. Yes. Oh, mentioning more events, more fun. I know a few of you were watching the recent live stream of Strategic Command World War I, and when one of the devs there for Fury Software were going, yeah, and I forget the guys. Sorry, I'm really poorly remembering this, but yeah, the one of the guys in chat, yeah, he's our event expert. He really knows how to make events. Oh, does he? He's our what? He's not necessarily expert, but whatever. But a good superlative on that. Yeah. Have they ever seen Third Reich events? I don't think so. Because the events in Strategic Command are okay. They're okay, but that's about all I'm going to give them. And I'm saying from a place of experience. Yes, malaria, absolutely. Is as a lot of people died in digging that canal. Okay, so I guess we will pick the first one here. And we are now at war with the Kingdom of Hungary, and we're supposed to defeat it. Surprise, surprise. And, oh, kicked out our units that were already stationed in Budapest. Okay, you come to... No. You, I guess. Yeah, you come to here. You cross the river and join up to there. You come and hold here. You march to here. Got a lot of stuff, a lot of units down along this border here, but I think we'll hold the river there. That looks like we can at least mostly hold it. Let's send 2 divisions in like that. The Horsey division deeper because, well, let's move them up this way. We're going to use their speed. These guys will move to here. And okay. Costa Rica has joined the Entente. Okay. Well, we need to slow this down just so that I'm going to micromanage it better. Okay, now these divisions are going to crush into here. With 1 division supporting that. You can support that attack. You can move into there to flank them. we have more production facilities. Great. Yeah, we'll just do basic rifles. Keep our attrition from being too bad. Send volunteers from the German. Oh, whatever. Sure, you can. You just protect our own airspace, I guess. Right now. Yeah, we don't hardly have any enough other aircraft to really do much.
Ihre Befehle. Ausrücken.
Okay, now that we have you surrounded. Oh, they're not. Oh, they're not in the war with them yet, with us? Oh, I thought they would be. Okay, well. Well, then you support that attack. Yeah, well, I don't know. I was figuring they'd maybe trying to bomb us, but maybe they're weaker than anything.
Ihre Befehle. Bereit. Ihre Befehle.
Can we call these? Hey, Toy Jet, if we call these guys to arms, the Illyrians and everybody, will they likely come in, or is that a problem? I don't know if Toy Jet is still around. Okay, we'll give them a few more days. It'd just be helpful to have them pushing from other sides. Okay, well I'll try the Illyrians here. It looks like, nope, oh, join the, okay, select the war, right, yeah. Okay, they came in. Very good.
Ihre Befehle.
You guys, cross over in here, move up this way.
Achtung. Ausrücken.
You pin them there.
Angetreten. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
And we've won that battle, very good.
Befehle.
One of these divisions goes that way, the other one comes up and supports north of the lake. Okay, the Kingdom of Finland has joined the Reich.
Auf geht's!
You just go on the defensive, that's good.
Achtung!
Yeah, you push in there with those guys.
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
Okay, well, looks like you guys can cross the river now.
Bereit zum Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
Oh, my army is now cut off? What are you guys doing? 3 divisions have arrived at Trieste. How did you... What the hell? Why do you guys go to Trieste when you can just freaking walk across the damn border? I don't get that.
Zuhören!
Support that attack.
Angetreten!
well. Decisions available. War propaganda against. Okay, that would be good. We are very low on war support. Okay, we have... Yeah, I don't need to use the seaplanes. We're not facing anybody with sea power. Stay in port. Don't waste your fuel. Well, let's look at our... We are not too low on too many things except for anti-tank weapons, though we're not facing very many tanks, so we will, though, still, I guess. I want to build up anti-tank numbers enough to put anti-tanks in our division. Okay. Example of quality. Okay. Numerically superior Hungarian army is technologically inferior, better equipped than Austria. Paradrop on Budapest. Yeah! What paratroopers do we have there, Arno? Well, they look a little bigger. There's a lot of militia units. Okay, now here what we're going to do is support this attack, because it hasn't come true, or hasn't come big and effective yet. And you guys come here to sort of cut these guys off once we get there. Now, okay, now we have a supply route back to here. Well, let's see if we counterattack there, if that's good now that we have supply. Okay, Argentina declared war on Patagonia Workers' Front. Second International, all the commies are getting together. Oh, just kidding, now you're saying, oh, okay. Paraguay declares war on Argentina. Chile and Argentinian war. Fun stuff down there, I'm sure. Latin America declare war on each other, like we're doing here in Europe. Okay, we've just improved that. Good. Yeah. No, yeah, that's... Well, more war support, that'd be nice. Okay, yeah, I don't think Austria really, or Hungary really does have an air force, so let's move you over to here. I'm more worried about bombing my factories than anything else.
Befehle! Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ihre Befehle?
You go down and help crush those, you move up. Yeah, you can move on to here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung! Ausrücken! Befehle?
Ah, you could make it Budapest from the southwest. So, yeah. Hoping to crush first this pocket and then this pocket down here. And of course move on to
Achtung!
Budapest as soon as we can. Okay, for the moment, you guys attack up into here. I think we want to not, now that we see a large force here and fortified, we don't want to attack across the river, so we're going to probably swing to the north once we get...
Bereit!
Okay, you guys come down that way. You guys come over here. This is not working out, so let's stop this attack.
Suchen Deckung. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit! Angetreten! Zuhören!
You go down there, keep them from...
Ihre Befehle!
breaking through, letting them escape. I don't want to kill those two divisions.
Ihre Befehle?
Okay, let's try to get these guys in. Call to arms. No, since they didn't come in by event. Well, it might have been a mistake. United Baltic Duchy declared war on Estonia, Latvia, okay, the Baltic Wars.
Befehle?
Yeah, that may have been a mistake. They're so weak. Okay, well. Well, looks like they've sort of weakened themselves here. Let's see if we can take Budapest and call the war over. I don't know if that's for sure going to call the war over, but it would definitely be a...
Alright.
And yes, this...
Achtung.
You guys come around that way. Get across the river.
Bereit. Zuhören.
And we've gotten to Budapest. Wow, okay, that happened fast. I didn't think they would leave it that open, but then again, this is Hearts of Iron Combat AI. Okay. How are our... Pretty good. Guess what I really want is bomber production, but I don't have bombers researched yet. Well, let's continue with the anti-tank. Oh, no. Cancel that. Cancel that. I want to really just add to this factory line here. Okay, well, they've just won there, so push here. Army takes power in the Philippines.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung.
Support that attack up there. Okay, you're defending there. We got these guys coming across. Let's swear. You guys shift to here so you better control Hungarian airspace now that we have.
Bereit. Ihre Befehle? Bereit zum Ausrücken. Angetreten.
Take them down fast. Okay, Spain is, as per usual with all of this, Spain is now broken out into civil war. Well, oh, we've already done the strategic command. That was the first thing on the list. Sorry about that. Next thing up after this episode will be Railway Empire. Iron Guard Romania has joined the Belgrade Pact. Okay. Okay, well.
Ausrücken!
Okay, now that you're across the river, you guys come up over here.
Ausrücken! Befehle?
Belgrade Pact. Doesn't look like that's good news for me.
Ihre Befehle? Ausrücken! Achtung! Bereit! Ausrücken! Angetreten!
Okay, Belgrade Congress argues for a new order in the Balkans. On the initiative of Serbia, several countries have convened in Belgrade to discuss political and military situation in the Balkans. During this Congress, a new military alliance was founded, the so-called Belgrade Pact. This is clearly aimed against our former ally Bulgaria, of whom the countries have lost territory in the Weltkrieg. I guess it should be Weltkrieg, but yeah, Weltkrieg. If we openly announce our support for Bulgaria, it may keep the Belgrade Pact from declaring war on them. Does Toyjet have any thoughts on this? Or do we just announce our support for Bulgaria? Well, okay, that means there's an analysis coming. Do we let Bulgaria get stomped? Or do we want to
Bereit!
Either option doesn't really do much for you. It just sends a message to the Belgrade Pact in Bulgaria about that big man Carl thinks about all of this. Well, I guess we'll announce our support for Bulgaria. We would like them to be a loyal, useful ally more than being crushed by opponents who are less likely to be supportive of us. Okay, you support that. Get them across the river. Regardless, Spain has declared war. 1937 Dutch elections. The Netherlands has traditionally been one of the most politically stable nations in Europe, and the Dutch people have for years been entrenched in their own institutional pillars, which have intended to undermine the radical tendencies due to the economic chaos caused by the Netherlands' close ties to Germany and the Middle Europa, and the rise of the far right or far left Red Front and the nationalists. Okay. Dutch do love their elections. Okay.
Bereit! Achtung! Ausrücken! Befehle? Bereit zum Ausrücken.
You hit them from there and you support the attack. And now we're going to call in these guys because their front is mostly stabilized by us, but looks like they can maybe help out here a bit. Oh good, now we're across the river, so
Angetreten.
let's move here with their support. Again, hopefully pinching out that. Oh, Baltic states are gone, is it now? How interesting. The Germans might not like that.
Angetreten. Ausrücken. Befehle. Ihre Befehle.
And good, there we go, we got them
Achtung.
isolated.
Zuhören.
Paris seems to be well. Peru declared war on Ecuador. Oh yay, they're all getting into fun of inter-Latin American wars. Okay, we're going to
Achtung.
rush with our horses into there. We're going to march up into there as well. Oh good, they're attacking now, finally.
Zuhören. Ausrücken.
Okay, we can do more research. So, June 1937, yes, we want excavation improvement, most assuredly, so we can get more resources. Still not yet time for that, but we could do radio detection. I think that would be cool.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Improved machine tools as well, very nice. Now, well, we could, maybe should be adding recon companies to our divisions. Let's do engineering company as well. we were to add to our basic template a recon company, yeah, I think we'll do that. Hopefully we'll have the equipment. To do that. Okay, you go back in after them because we want to cut them off and kill them. National broadcasts, very good. Putting the radios to work, yes, okay, and we're going to industrial recovery. In the middle of a war, yes, yes. Latvia has joined. Okay, well.
Ausrücken. Angetreten.
You support that. Well, no. You're supposed to be going over here. I thought I had you selected. You support that attack up there. You push there. And you, and now that they sort of cleared out, you push there. You see about driving for their capital. Oh. Well, you can still try if you get across that river. You pin their forces there. You crush those divisions completely and totally. Okay. You and you attack that way.
Ausrücken.
Okay, thanks very much, Toyjet. You have a good dinner. And yes, you know, it's probably time to end this episode anyways. We're going to play some Railway Empire next, if IKB is still around, but so hopefully you want to stay around for that, but we're going to be ending Kaiserreich for the day. If you've been liking this series, hit that like button, make a comment. Of course, always subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.